Good morning, traders. It's Friday. Woohoo! Friday, the 2nd of June, to be exact. And as always, guys, we will look back at yesterday's trades. We'll look at today's potential trades, and we'll look at the important news for today as well, guys. All right. It was a busy news day yesterday. Yeah, it really got the markets moving. So yeah, let's look back at yesterday to start with. So Euro Canadian dollar was a frustrating trade, and let me explain why. So on the day chart, guys, yeah, we were looking for shorts. Yeah, because as soon as we broke this low here, we was in a downtrend and we're in a bit of a range for a while, and then we got a break. Yeah, once we got a break of these lows, it was just a case of continuing this downward structure back down to this 44.50 level. All right. If we zoom in, guys, you can actually see that break. Yeah. Okay. I'm terrible at zooming in, I've realized. But if you see this candle here, guys, yeah, the close of this candle broke all of these previous lows. Yeah, we like to see that. Price retraced into our gray zone, yeah, and then come back down. All right, guys. So yeah, nice trade. However, yeah, I managed to not trade it that well, to be quite frank with you. So what am I looking for a trade, guys? As you know, yeah, I'm looking for H1 structure, yeah, to be in a downtrend if my idea on the day chart is to short this pair. Yeah, and so we got this around here. I started shorting around here, guys. All right, once we got this breakdown of this sort of, choppy action here. So I entered here, put my hedge, my stop above here. And the idea was just to come back down to these lows, and then potentially back down to here. But as you can see, price structure on the H1 changed for me. Okay, I remember talking about this in my live stream yesterday. We started to get higher highs, higher lows. All right. Sorry, higher lows, higher highs. Bear with me, guys. It's Friday. Yeah, I haven't had my vodka yet. And then, so this puts me off the trade all of a sudden, but then price come, tumbling down and hitting target. Okay. But, if we moved away from the H1, and I encourage everyone to look at different time frames to give you different perspective on the trade. If we looked at the H4, we had a beautiful entry. Yeah. If you took that H1 structure and just looked at H4, yeah, this candle here was a thing of beauty. Yeah, it came all the way close to our moving average 20, which represents great value. Yeah, it broke back down past this resistance level, enter here. Maybe you get a retrace, enter here, put your stop here, take price down to here. So you can see how looking at the H1, we had a completely different idea. And then looking at the H4, this was a beautiful trade. So sometimes, guys, we can trade off the H4, because if you think of it like this, that the higher the time frame, the stronger the signal, the stronger the reliability of the trade. All right. So, yeah, this would have been a good trade. I know we were speaking about this to Victoria and Poo Poppy on our live stream. Yeah, good trade. Take it back down to these lows. Okay. I myself got caught up maybe a little bit too much on the H1 structure, to be quite honest. But, this is part of my strategy. So my strategy, I obey my strategy. But yeah, overall, it was good direction and a good trade and hit target, guys. The other trade from yesterday was this with pound Swiss franc. Okay. And yeah, again, the direction was good. Yeah, this was a good trade. So why were we trying to buy it? Let me explain. So if I just zoom out quickly, there's this higher time frame range in here. Okay, this time it just, you know, buggered about for ages before it come back up to the top of this range, but it got there. Yeah, and we've just been ranging between these two levels. Okay, so that gives me the impetus to, you know, keep looking for buys here. And then price action was nice till here, and then it just got ugly. Yeah, it got ugly. It was uglier than a bulldog chewing a wasp. Is that a? I'm not sure. Yeah. So, but once it breaks out of this chop, either way, even if it broke to the downside, yeah. But this time it broke to the upside, yeah, to complete this higher time frame range. And as soon as we see this candle, guys, you know, we're interested in buys, and it's very bullish. The problem is, guys, you know, we just, with candles like this, sometimes you won't get the ideal retrace that you want to come higher. Yeah, sometimes you won't. Sometimes it will just go, yeah, bullish candle, let's take it higher. Yeah, and this is what happened here. If we drop down to the H1, again, you know, this was a H1, H4 battle. Yeah. So for me, guys, again, yeah, it come up here and there's just nothing price action. Yeah. And then it dropped. So when I see this red candle on the H1, you know, sort of breaking these lows here and breaking the moving average 20, I was thinking perhaps we have a bit of room to the downside. And this kept me out of a perfectly good trade. Okay. But again, if you looked at the H4, guys, yeah, you know, this, not this candle, because the move has already happened. But, you know, this wick on this H4 candle would be an aggressive entry, but it makes sense. Yeah, you've got a bit of a, you know, you've got buyers here. Okay, so you could have entered here, put your stop here and take price higher. Yeah, you know, not a super great trade, but you know, in hindsight, it's easier to say as well, guys, obviously. But that H4, yeah, that you know, potentially was a bit of a signal to take higher. And if not, this candle definitely was, but we ran out of room, you know. So a little tricky to trade pound Swiss franc, but both trades yesterday had good direction. They hit the target we were expecting. So yeah, those were the two trades from yesterday, guys. Let's check out today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, I hope you did. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you took one of the trades. Then come join us, yeah? Smash the subscribe button, guys. Come join us. Smash the notification button and smash that like button if you're enjoying the vid as well, guys. Smash something else, maybe. I don't know. Don't do that. That's silly. Yeah, so trades for Friday, the 2nd of June. Before I give you my trade ideas, guys, just a few things to mention and what our channel does. So first of all, guys, we've got free Discord. If you haven't joined that, come join it. Yeah, you've got knowledge, you've got charts, you've got books, useful links. Yeah, lots of cool things on there, guys. Come join the free Discord. We've also got the VIP Discord. This you do have to pay for, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. You can ask me questions. I will answer you. You also have my trade ideas as and when they happen. You get exclusive content. We talk in great detail about hedging. And you also get access to a performance coach. And there's lots of cool things on the VIP Discord. So come join that as well, guys. Secondly, we do a mentorship program where I coach you, I teach you one-on-one. So if you're interested in being coached, mentored, then drop us an email. Yeah, you'll find the email in our video description or channel somewhere. Yeah, drop us an email and then we'll send you all the information about the mentorship program. Thirdly, guys, we've got YouTube membership now. So if you would like to show your support for these videos that we do every day and support the channel, you can join our YouTube membership. And also, guys, don't forget the live streams, Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Join us, get your questions ready. Love to have you. Right, enough of all that. We've finished all that. Let's look at the trade ideas. So Friday the 2nd of June, guys, is all about US dollar and also about Japanese yen. Yeah, so we're going to start with Japanese yen. So the yen pairs, well, some of them are at real interesting levels. So euro yen is one of them. So, you know, we're in this uptrend. Okay, we're in this uptrend. We have hit this area of weekly resistance. But now price has retraced nicely into an area of support. Yeah, both this grey support zone and the moving average 20. So is it a case of we're getting a bit of yen strength and perhaps a yen reversal? Yeah, or are the yen pairs now at a really nice value zone to take higher? This is the burning question. So, you know, with euro yen, because we're hitting this resistance as well, I am less, you know, I'm less thrilled about this trade. And if we look at the H4 guys, yeah, I mean, potentially, if we, on euro yen, I would need to see a break through this level. Okay, if we get something like this, then we can trade it. Okay, but this is not my trade idea for today. It's the same with Swiss franc Japanese yen. Okay, if we look at the day chart, yeah, this is better than euro yen because we've got no weekly resistance here. All right, we're in an uptrend in terms of the day chart. And again, it's come back to a very nice area here of value. So this could potentially be a trade, yeah? Swiss franc Japanese yen. I prefer this over euro yen. So, yeah, this could be a trade, yeah? But the one I do like, yeah, so Swiss franc is a potential trade, more so than euro yen. But the one I like, guys, is New Zealand yen. Okay, and let me explain why. So, New Zealand yen, guys. On the day chart, we're still in an uptrend, okay? Because for me, these are the last lows, yeah? And these lows haven't broken. So therefore, the uptrend, the upward structure is still intact, all right? So this is what we are seeing on New Zealand yen. And also, if we look at the weekly chart, yeah, we're also in an uptrend, yeah? And again, this is potentially a nice area for the weekly chart. That is support, and we've got the moving average 20. Yeah, so potentially this is a really nice area on the weekly chart as well. So for both of those reasons, I like New Zealand yen. If we drop down to the H1 chart, what are we looking for? So it's already in a H1 uptrend, okay, which I like. Yeah, I hope the train hasn't left the station. I hope Elvis hasn't left the building. Yeah, because what I was looking for, guys, but this happened overnight when I'm sleeping. Yeah, and I need my beauty sleep, as you can see. So this has happened overnight. We got this break overnight. All right, and then we've had this retrace back into here. This is the best entry candle you will ever see in the world, ever. Yeah, that is a perfect entry. Yeah, price has, you know, broken this level. So what was once resistance becomes support. Yeah, we've got this grey zone, which we know is support for that reason. We've got the moving average 20. We're in a H1, you know, H1 uptrend. And we get this beautiful bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. My God, that gets me salivating. Too much. But yeah, that is a great entry. All right. But we've missed that entry because we need to sleep. Don't beat yourself up. You need to sleep. So what are we waiting for, guys? I know at this point, I'm going to put my stop down here. All right. So all I want to see is some kind of retrace. Yeah. It could be here. Yeah. Just some kind of retrace that represents value. Okay. Could be here, could be here. It's not an exact science, guys, but as soon as price retraces into here somewhere, yeah, I will enter regardless if I get a bullish candle because I'm with H1 structure. So I will enter here, let's say, all right, because I know I can put my stop here and then I'm looking to take the trade higher. All right. If I zoom out, you will see my target. So my target's up here. Yeah, before we start hitting this big higher time frames resistance area. So I just want to see a bit of a retrace, take it higher. It's all I want to do with New Zealand yen, guys. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's the New Zealand yen is the best one for me out of the yen pairs. And then also, guys, from yesterday, it's all about this it's all about this US dollar strength. Okay. Look at the euro. This is not a trade idea, but I'm just showing you. Look at the strength. Yeah, euro, Aussie dollar, euro, US dollar. It's Friday, guys. Bear with me. Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, look at all this buying pressure. Yeah, it's had a real, US dollar's had a real change in its strength. Yeah, it's become weaker. And I mentioned this yesterday. I called this yesterday. So what are we looking at? We're looking at a bit of a US dollar weakness today. So there's a couple of trades we can look at. The first one is pound US dollar. Because for me, yeah, we've had a bit of a structure break. Okay. So price was coming down. Okay. And then it's broke, it's broke these highs here. Okay. And we're above the moving average 20. And we've got this bullish daily candle. All right. Lots of nice things to like. Again, I will look at the weekly chart to support my view. Yeah. And if you look at the weekly chart, yeah, I mean, clearly in an uptrend, yeah, potentially this. All right. So the weekly chart is supporting the idea. If we go back, so let's go back to the day chart. Yeah. So we just want to take price up to this 2574. We drop down to the H1 now. You could enter this now. All right. You could enter this now because this candle has broken these highs and you hide behind the lows here. You could. I would like to see a bit of a retrace, at least back down to these lows. Yeah, maybe the moving average 20 catches up with it. We get a move back down to here. And then, and then we can start looking for buys once we get a bullish reaction here. It's one of them, has Elvis left the building again, and if he has and it just carries on up and I missed a trade, it's okay, guys. I don't have FOMO, fear of missing out. It's okay. I will have a trade again, very soon. So, yeah, I need a bit of retrace. I need a bit of value, but if you wanted to be aggressive, you could trade it now. But yeah, a bit of a retrace and then we take it higher. All right. The same is true for US dollar, Canadian dollar. So out of all the US dollar pairs, yeah, I like US Canadian dollar short and pound US dollar long, which equals US dollar weakness. And it's the exact same, guys, with US dollar, Canadian dollar, but in the reverse. And for me, this is about completing this higher time frame range. Yeah, for me, we're in this kind of range. Yeah, from here to here to here to here. Yeah, we're in this range. All right. And you know, arguably we're still in an uptrend here. Yeah, because this was the last low. All right. So yeah, potentially this is in an uptrend, but I just think because of this bearish candle, yeah, we're going to complete this range. We've got a bit more room to move into. And again, it's a similar scenario to pound yen. We could enter this now. Yeah, because this candle has broken these lows. Yeah, and that's the continuation of the downtrend. But for me, I need a bit of a retrace, perhaps up to the moving average 20, perhaps up to this last high here. You know, somewhere in here would represent a bit of value for me before I come lower. Again, if I missed a trade, I don't mind. Yeah, but if I get the retrace, I'm keen on this trade. Okay, so yeah, those are my trade ideas, and yeah, if you've enjoyed them, guys, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash that like button. Yeah, we would love to have you. Also, don't forget the Discord channel. Come join that. We've got Mentorship Program, and you can join YouTube membership if you would like to show your support for the channel. All right, guys. So yeah, it's all about US dollar strength. Is it, you know, is the US dollar weakening? And it's all about, is the yen at an area of value, or potentially could that be breaking down? So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Friday, the 2nd of June. It's Friday. Woo. Right, so nothing overnight, guys, but we've got quite a busy news day all at once coming out of the US, guys. So at 1:30 London GMT, we've got lots of big news. The biggest news is this, you know, the non-farm payrolls, the NFPs, but we've also got average hourly earnings, 3-star rating at 1:30 coming out of the US. We've got non-farm payrolls at the same time. We've got the unemployment rate at the same time. So this news here at 1:30 London GMT is really going to dictate the theme of the US dollar, I feel. Yeah, will it continue this US dollar weakness that started yesterday? Will it continue off the back of this news, or will this bring strength back to the US dollar? I think this data today is going to have a real big bearing on that. So must be aware of that, guys. And then after that, guys, as you can see, no other news that we are interested in. All right, guys. So yeah, that's it. We've finished the vid. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to join us for the live streams next week. I hope you have a great trading day, a great weekend. Au revoir.